Hey guys, this is part 2 of last week's video, which was the husband tag. But this time we are doing the wife tag, and I'm gonna ask Katie a bunch of questions. I honestly haven't read the questions, so I don't know.
And I haven't since I pulled them out.
Yeah.
On purpose, because I wanted it.
So this could be fun. This could be a good time.
I want it to be more exciting.
Should we get going?
Let's do it.
Okay. Question number 1. Where did we meet?
So this is like the third time we've answered this question. But from my point of view, I had gotten to know a girl over the summer. She was a friend of a friend, and she got engaged shortly after we became friends. And her and our other friend constantly talked about her neighbor who was going to be her wedding photographer, who was so cute. They always like brought it up and said that he was really cool and cute. But that was just kind of like a, I don't know, a little side note. Like, we didn't talk about it more than that. But then we get to the wedding, and the girl that I was friends with, the girl I was closer to, leaned over to me and pointed out Devin, the photographer, and said, "See, I told you he was cute." But I didn't answer her because I was there at the date. But I agreed. He was very cute.
I mean, look at me.
We met
right?
at the wedding, but I was there at the date, so Devin waited until later to find me on Facebook, and we started talking then.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Where was our first date?
Well, we went to the school library and did homework, and then Devin's friends called him and invited us to a little local cafe.
Yeah.
Like a little hole-in-the-wall place.
Yeah, a little tiny restaurant. Like a diner.
Yeah.
Almost.
And we went there for the rest of the night. We were there until like at least 11 p.m.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
Yeah. It was fun.
Cool. Number 3. Did you know that I was the one?
Oh, well, obviously, because I married you. But it came, and I think that we say this to each other a lot, that it came on really subtly and naturally. Like, those kind of big life changes, you expect it to be like really drastic and like change your life overnight, but it totally didn't. It just like really
boom,
subtly.
I'm in love and I know that she's the one.
No, it just really subtly fell into place. We were like just poor little college students when we were dating, and most of our dates were like homework, or we got to a point where we were seeing each other every day, and once we noticed that we had gone so many days without seeing each other, we like really wanted to keep it up. So some of our dates were like grocery shopping, and something that we would always do. Yeah. Well, we went and bought that griddle together.
We did.
Remember?
We still have it.
We still 5 years, maybe 6 years. Yeah, we would make pancakes and bacon for dinner, and we would go sit on the couch and with V8 juice. Remember? We'd always drink V8.
Oh yeah, and watch HGTV.
And watch HGTV. And I just remember we'd like lean over the coffee table and eat our pancakes, and I just remember one point like leaning back and like seeing Devin eating his pancakes and like watching HGTV together, and I was just like, this is gonna be the rest of my life. Like, this is it.
We still eat dinner at the coffee table?
Yep, and we eat pancakes for dinner all the time.
Where was our first kiss?
It was at the canyon at our spot. We would go up there a lot and just talk and listen to music. And we were up there. Devin had this tiny little fleece blanket in the back of his car all the time. So we like, it's like November. Blanket? Yeah, and it has cars on it. Anyway, it's like November. It's freaking cold. And we were like laying outside on this blanket, freezing. Just, I don't know, cuddling. It was... We were so desperate, so I don't know. And Devin said, no, I asked you what you were thinking, and you said, I think I want to kiss you, so I just rolled over and kissed you.
Yep. What was your first impression of me?
Devin was just so put together. Like, he really had his stuff together. He just seemed so mature, so adult. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. Like, you were just mature, and you were a gentleman, It was a breath of fresh air.
When did you meet my family?
I seriously don't remember.
It was a family dinner. A Sunday dinner, and said...
It was probably at Amanda's house. But I think I kind of met them all individually.
Yeah.
Because we did a double date with your brother and sister-in-law.
Yeah, we did.
Carving pumpkins.
Carved pumpkins.
And I remember one of our first dates, we drove out to their house to give them a heater.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I had met them very first, I think.
Driving out to give people a heater was a date.
Basically. Or part of.
It was just our life
together. Yeah, we just wanted to spend time together. It didn't matter what we were doing.
Do we have any traditions?
We go camping
A lot.
every summer. Well, I mean, like in Wyoming.
Yeah.
We go camping to the same spot every year.
The Swell.
And we go to the Swell in southern Utah every year. That's like our own tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we are like starting our family and have kids, especially like now that Man's getting older and we're getting into the holiday season, I think we'll start like
traditional traditions.
Like making family traditions, because before it was like just us. We were just talking about this. Our tradition is to put up our Christmas decorations the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
It's true.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. What was our first road trip?
What?
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, we haven't like road tripped.
I mean, it depends what you define as a road trip, but...
Glacier last year, 2 years ago.
I mean, that's probably like the first
like big road trip,
but
like the first trip we went on was to the Swell.
Yeah.
And that was like, we had been married for 2 months. We went on our first camping trip together. It was a 3-hour drive. Does that count?
Yeah.
Like, and our honeymoon was a road trip.
Yeah, that counts.
Honeymoon
there it is.
Southern Utah. Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
You did.
Yeah.
But I said it right back.
In the flower chair, my parents.
No.
What?
You are terrible at this.
No, it was on your front porch.
No.
I don't remember.
No, it was sweet. So we would always go to church together. We were both attending different wards.
Right.
And we would go to church together, and then we'd go back to Devin's apartment and like take a little Sunday nap. And we were laying there, and I don't know if you thought I was sleeping or if you knew that I was just like sleepy and relaxed.
Right.
But you just whispered it to me while we were laying there.
That's right.
So sweet.
I remember.
I loved it. I'm sad that you don't remember that. That's like one of my favorite moments.
Sorry. What do we argue about the most? I'm nervous.
Do you know?
You're the one answering the question.
We don't argue a ton. I would say we argue the most when, or it's not like when we argue the most, what we argue about. Like time, like getting places on time.
Yes.
And like getting everything together, especially now that we have Malin and have to like worry about getting all of her stuff together. I get really bossy when I'm stressed. And I backseat drive, and I get really like, it just brings out all my anxiety to be like running late to anything. So we argue.
We do argue. And I feel like it's always my fault too.
Well, it's because I make it your fault because I'm being bossy.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? Really?
These were just the questions from the thing. I didn't make these up. I don't know. We both do. We each got a leg in.
There we go.
I don't think either of us is like in charge or like we split the load pretty evenly.
We're good at that.
Yeah.
What am I usually watching on TV?
Trick question, because you're usually watching YouTube.
That's true. That's true.
And you're usually watching gear reviews, trip reports, gun videos.
Mm-hmm. I love
YouTube.
Yep. Seriously love YouTube.
He could spend hours watching YouTube.
Yeah. My watch later playlist is always full of different videos. I love it.
Yeah. if you are watching TV, it's probably, I mean, you like to have The Office turned on in the background of whenever you're at home, or Gold Rush.
If
you're like sitting down to watch TV, it's
Gold Rush.
Probably Gold Rush.
Yep.
Yeah.
What dressing do I get on my salad?
Blue cheese.
What is the one food I don't like?
Tomatoes.
Yep. I hate tomatoes.
And that's about it.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes and olives.
Yeah, but olives don't really matter as much.
No, because they're not
on things.
Yeah. When we go out to eat, what do I get to drink?
Dr. Pepper, usually.
Usually.
Even though, like, at home you prefer to drink, like, Coke or Mountain Dew, but when you go out to dinner, you usually get Dr. Pepper.
It's just good. It's a good meal drink.
I like it, but it's so sweet. It's like a dessert drink.
What size shoe do I wear?
8.5? No, I wear an 8.5. Is it 7.5? 9.5. I don't know how the sizes differ, because we're like the same size. You're a half size bigger than me.
Yeah, something like that. No, I'm an 8. I wear a size 8, but my foot is a 7.5. What do I collect?
Gear.
Out of necessity. out of necessity.
You had a pretty large gun collection.
That's true.
For a while there.
And I collected
outerwear.
Cameras. I love jackets. This is one of my favorite things. I love outerwear. So that.
And that's something I used to tease him for this when we were dating, because he was just obsessed. And then for our first Christmas together, he got me a Patagonia soft-shelled coat. And now my outerwear collection could give your outerwear collection a run for its money.
Thanks to me.
Yep, you started it.
You're welcome.
And now Malin has plenty of her own little outerwear too. But you collect vintage cameras.
That's true.
He went on an eBay spree for several months, like 5 years ago. There's one.
We have a camera in here to show you. This is one of our...
There's probably more than one in here. Here's this one's so cool.
That's one of the
this
favorites.
Is super old. So pretty.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. I think we've gotten rid of a few, but he loves vintage cameras.
Yep. Photographer at heart.
Yep.
All right. What is my favorite kind of sandwich? I don't even know the answer to this.
A Reuben.
There you go. I've been on a big Reuben kick lately.
Yeah.
But if it's not a Reuben, I don't know, like.
Something. Usually like a hot sandwich with meat in it.
Yep. What would I eat every day if I could?
Whoopie pies.
No. Not at all.
Fluffernutters.
No.
Bacon.
Well, and that's everybody's answer to this question.
An easy one.
Sushi.
Oh, sushi?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said that. My next guess was going to be like roasted potatoes.
No, that's just like, potatoes. I love my mom's roasted potatoes. It's so good. Sushi.
Okay, sushi. Yeah, that's pretty
Not like...
You're always craving sushi.
Yeah, not like let's sit down and like pig out on sushi, but just like a nice piece of smoked salmon. Ooh.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's true.
What is my favorite cereal? It doesn't matter.
Cocoa Krispies. Cocoa Pebbles.
No.
Cocoa Puffs.
No. It is chocolate.
Count Chocula.
There you go.
No, we never get Count
I know,
Chocula.
But it's my favorite.
Oh, well, we should get it.
What is my favorite music? Is this like a genre, or is this band? Or...
Well, I could answer all of it.
Okay.
Because if you had to pick an all-time favorite band, it would be Pearl Jam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Genre, you only really listen to country radio stations.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But little known Devin fact, he used to be really, really big into the Provo music scene. Provo has a really great local music scene, lots of like indie folk stuff. And there are a lot of very impressive musicians.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff I listen to,
yeah,
like you'll never hear on the radio, but it's stuff that was...
Then not true, because Neon Trees and Imagine Dragons.
That's true.
Both bloomed in
I was
Provo.
there for like one of the very first shows that Imagine Dragons ever played.
Before they were called Imagine Dragons.
It's true.
Yep.
Fun fact.
And you have a lot of your good friends are really successful local musicians, like Joshua James, Corey Mon.
Yeah.
Devin plays a lot of Corey Mon's music on his channel, and he's very talented.
Super good friend of mine.
And he's a great friend.
Yep. All right. What is my favorite sports team?
You don't watch sports.
I mean, I do, but...
And you like to watch the BYU games when you can.
Yeah.
You don't really care for NFL. I think you're more into college sports.
But I would say the Jazz.
Really?
The Jazz are probably my favorite
If
team.
you have to pick.
If I had to pick.
Okay.
Yeah, because...
Good to know. You don't like baseball.
Ugh.
But you like basketball and football.
Yeah. What is my color?
Your color?
That's what it says.
Oh. I don't know. Your eye color is hazel, just like mine. Your favorite color is blue, probably.
Yeah.
Green.
Red.
Red.
I mean, I think blues might go too. Yeah.
Probably.
Who is my best friend? Duh.
But Devin has friends everywhere and makes friends everywhere.
Yeah. I like people. I'm honestly a really big introvert, but my job has taught me how to talk to people. And I realized something about myself, that when I feel uncomfortable, I use humor to
do.
Make myself feel...
Like diffuse the situation.
Yeah. I was talking about this at work the other day, and I think that helps me make friends and get to know people, because
that's true.
People like to laugh and...
Yeah. And I think you just make friends everywhere you go, and you keep your friends. Like, you have friends from every different stage of your life. You have friends from your childhood, friends from your neighborhood, friends from school, friends from your mission, friends from college, friends from work, friends from our ward, you know,
all
like,
over, yeah.
You always manage to make friends.
Yep, I like people.
Yeah.
What is something you do that I wish you wouldn't? That doesn't make sense. Or does it?
What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't? We were just talking about this the other day. So the apartments we live in, our bedroom is set up almost like a hotel. We're on our bed right now, and the bathroom and closet are over here.
Yeah.
The vanity is not like behind a door. It's like right here out in the open. And I am the one that gets up and goes to work in the mornings, and Devin is usually still in bed. And he's awake, but he's still just like sleepily relaxing. And I'm noisy.
It's the dropping
it's specifically
of
my makeup brushes that he doesn't like.
She has a metal cup, and she drops the makeup brush into the cup. She's gonna do it right now.
Can you hear it?
Oh, it's that sound. I hate that sound.
You told me about that over the weekend. Just like this past weekend. And I'm gonna make a goal to not do it.
Sweet.
Something you do that I wish you wouldn't. You will leave the kitchen cupboards open.
Oh, that's not even a big deal.
All the time.
But
I don't like it.
Okay.
I can't.
I was expecting much worse.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I'm sure there are better ones.
What is my heritage? Where am I from?
England, Wales.
Yeah.
Ashby is a Welsh name.
Sure.
Do you even know?
I mean, I don't know the origin of it, but that's basically where we come from.
And I know that there are lots of Ashbys that come from New England.
Yeah, they settled
American
in
history.
Salem.
Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts, with the witches. That's where Devin's from.
They are even buried in the same
Yes.
cemetery as
Salem
some of
witch
the
trial.
Yep.
Witches.
So
That's pretty cool.
there you go.
Ashby fun fact.
Ashby fun fact. What kind of cake would I want for my birthday?
Costco chocolate cake.
Oh,
Which
so good.
he likes a really moist,
Rich, fudgy,
chocolatey.
thick. None of this like moussey cake nonsense.
That's
like
my favorite.
fudgy.
Yeah, you like a very rich chocolate cake.
So good.
And I've given you a Costco cake for your birthday before. And we've just bought it for fun.
And it was almost going to be our wedding cake.
Yeah, we tried.
didn't succeed.
No.
Do I play any sports?
Well, you were a swimmer in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then rock climbing, which is a sport.
Oh yeah, rock climbing's now in the Olympics.
Yep.
So
2020.
2020.
Watch out.
Good to have some friends in the Olympics, which is super cool.
We might.
What could I spend hours doing?
Besides watching YouTube?
Yeah.
Organizing your gear. Hiking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Being outside.
Yep, that works. Last question. Last question. What is one unique talent I have?
Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like a hidden talent. You can do that thing where you crouch but your feet stay flat on the floor. It's like a yoga thing.
Oh yeah.
And I can't do it.
Where you can put your heels on the ground.
And his knees are all the way bent. Like his butt is against his shin, like the backs of his calves. Yeah. But his feet are still flat on the ground.
Doing it.
I can't do it. It's like a yoga thing.
I don't know if that's talent though.
You're surprisingly flexible for a guy.
Yeah, but I think the years of climbing has
helped
me with that. But
that's true.
I can almost put my leg behind my head without like stretching.
That too. Yeah.
That's not a talent though.
I mean, it takes talent.
Is that it?
What else? No, I'm sure there's a good one. We gotta think of it. Alright, well, that's it for the video tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.